Is so fun. Oh, it's so fun, dude. So unbelievably fun. Armalika, thank you for the 83-month resub. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Yeah, I mean, today is going to be another day of nothing but positivity, boys. We continue the Maldini Cup and definitely won't lose our minds. We have a title update from EA Sports as well, which, unfortunately, is absolutely nothing to do with actual gameplay, which is just the funniest thing ever. Look at that. What was that, a 2 gig title update? And it didn't fix anything with gameplay or anything with servers. So, anyways, maybe there will be a feel or a different vibe for gameplay. Who knows? Who freaking knows, dudes? But we'll jump into it. It's a lovely Wednesday today. We don't get a new team of the week, so that's kind of weird. I don't know what to expect for 6 p.m. content today, but we'll see what's been given to us. We do have some things to craft and grind within SBCs before content shifts over. We do have Maldini Cup to worry about. We do have some Rush and Evo stuff with our Immortal player, but at this point, I just don't even care. We don't get Team of the Week. How come? Because that last week is the last week. I do like that old school Madrid throwback kit, actually. Really like that old school Madrid throwback kit. I kind of want to get it. It makes no sense for me to get it, but I kind of do want to get it. All right. So, in terms of our grind, I have 2 days to do all of this, and I want to do none of this. Is that sad? I have 2 days to do all of this, and I want to do none of it. Wait, no Team of the Week anymore? No Team of the Week anymore, boys. Nope. None. 0. Oh, maybe in August, but not anymore. Okay. So the trade-in we can't do yet. Immortality Evo we can't do yet or won't do yet. But there's a player expiring that I did want to do. So the dailies we will do. We'll make sure we do those. It'll just be good for the grind overall. Drugs. We have 54 minutes to get her done. There's a high chance this card goes to like a 94 or a 96, right? So I think I'm just going to get this done just in case. I feel like it's a worthwhile thing to do. I don't really have anywhere to put 85s and 86s anyhow, so I feel like we should be doing this. Yeah, so, and then also, discussion point for today, of course, is EA releasing the schedule for Team of the Season. So I believe Nep also posted it as well. So for those of you guys that don't know, that is the look of the Team of the Season cards right there. Which I gotta say, I'm not convinced. I think it looks pretty damn ugly, personally. But anyways, that's just me. And then, let me see if I can find you guys the... I mean, Futbin posted it too. Okay, so this is the kickoff. This is the start of Team of the Season. So we get on not this Friday, but next Friday. Team of the Season starts with the Eredivisie women and men's team, and the Ligue 1 women and men's, and then the Eredivisie. And then the 2nd of May, we get the Premier League and the Championship, and the Women's Premier League. And it looks like Team of the Season goes all the way until mid-June. So let's hope it's a good event, because if EA kind of nerfs this event, we have a month and a half of dead content. But fingers crossed it's not dead content at all. Fingers crossed it's really good content, right? That's definitely what we can hope for. Hope for, pray for, whatever. Going to be dead, League first, good idea. Well, I don't know. Wait, what just happened? Yeah, I don't know how they avoid making it not dead, right? So 86, right? When are you going to do Prem Vote? Probably for 6 p.m. content, I would say. I can't imagine EA is going to really give us anything too crazy content-wise. So I think for 6 p.m. content. Oh, La Liga. Okay, hold on. 1 second here. There we go. Lucky we don't have team of the season for all leagues. Lucky or unlucky, Atra? Hey, I would say EA will drop the ball if they don't give us a team of the season for every league, man.
NICK28T.
Lewis, family's good, man. Family's good. Just kind of in that grind right now of after school sports and school in general. Obviously we got Easter coming up, so that's always kind of a busy time for my family too, being Catholic. Very busy. All right. 85 and a Barca player. God here. No need for informs either. That's good. Barca player, done. What percentage of the community vote makes up the actual squad again? Probably none. They just let people kind of feel like their voices are heard. Unless EA have announced it officially, but I feel like they just always leave enough room, whatever the percentage is, to adjust for what they want to get in. You know? But we'll check it out. 6 p.m. content, so in like 45 minutes or so, we'll check it out. Pre-team of the season this Friday. I mean, maybe, but what's the pre-team of the season going to be other than voting? Do we remember what they did last year for pre-team of the season? I don't remember. Dutch player. Best of, maybe? I would love a best of. I would love a best of. I don't believe we'll get one, but I would love a best of. Sick. Do we want to do a Twitch chat voted team of the season? Where you guys argue with each other about who we put in what position? I always enjoy that, watching you guys, the chat descend into World War III. Could be fun. Something to do. Alright. So, wanted to make sure we got this Dutch Beast done. High chance that she becomes a 90, what is it, a 95 or 96 rated card over the next month. I still can't believe I forgot to submit Yaya. Forgot to submit for Yaya. How's Yaya? I wouldn't know, man. I don't even have his base card. I believe I packed his winter wild card and then sold him. And she already looks kind of beastly, minus the skill move weak foot issues. Yeah. Out to the final. Where is the description of how her upgrades come through? Do they not show it anymore? I thought they did. Surely Yaya gets another special card. I mean, with the fact they made him an SBC, I feel like probably not. But then again, they made an SBC Cruyff and then released a 96 Cruyff, so... You know. Tu eres mi idolo is so funny because Air in Lebanese is cock. You're my cock. You're my idol cock. Your cock is my idol, is basically what this means in Arabic. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh shit, I gotta do these too. Oh man. Okay. Let's get these out of the way first. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. That is exactly what air means. It's like a offensive way. Zabra is like pee-pee, like wiener. Air is like cock. Like just dirty cock. You know? And this is why last 4 years we've made zero money on YouTube. But anyways. Sabr isn't a weight. Zabra is like a pee-pee. Penis. Wiener. A new talent show, cock idol. Yes, Aaron? Pendito means dickhead in Spain. I don't know. Ras el air, I guess, means dickhead. Ras is like means head. In Lebanese. Maybe in classic Arabic it's a bit different. I was at my barber yesterday and they're speaking because they're from Syria and Iraq. And I'm Lebanese, so we kind of like chat shit to each other in Arabic. But, bro, fucking can understand like maybe 40% of what they say. Even though we all speak Arabic. The dialects are so different. Chicago Fire to try and sign KDB. No disrespect to Chicago, but why in God's name would KDB go there? I mean, at the very least, I thought KDB would probably just make a move to Saudi for huge money. At least you're playing with Ronaldo and, you know, a few actual pros. Hey Nick, just woke up making oats, making coffee, and edible. Thanks, dude. Thank you for letting us know again. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you for the news. Bro, if you're waking up and ripping edibles immediately to start your day, this might offend a few people, but I think you should reassess your life. If you're like if you're on vacation or something like that, okay, whatever, right? You got a bit of time off or got absolutely zero responsibilities in your life, sure, for a couple of days. But my man living life by ripping edibles? Holy moly. It's a bit crazy. Well, the only way to restock golds right now is by doing this godforsaken, horribly boring thing. Did you guys see the post about McLaren have changed their graphics to like a camo graphic? Are they going to come out with some crazy hot setup? Probably not for Saudi, but I did see their camo changed, which is pretty sweet. Or their graphics changed to camo. Looks dope. Am I a bad person for not wanting McLaren to be as strong as they are and for hoping for Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull to all keep it close so we can actually have fun races? And if McLaren does continue to dominate, am I an even worse person for wanting Oscar to be the one that wins the Drivers' Championship? Does that make me a bad person? Just based over the last couple of years, I'd much rather Oscar be the one that wins it. As long as Max doesn't win it, you're happy? Really, Joe? That's shocking. I love Max. He's got a couple of bad character traits, but every racing driver does, no matter who you like. Other than Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc seems like a saint. Through and through. I love Max, man. He's a real driver, says it how it is. That is not actually the fact that he's a real driver, brother. That's just a Dutch personality. Dutch people are horrific for just being brutally honest and, you know, oftentimes just trying to stand behind the fact that they're being honest and not just the fact that they're rude. But yeah, the Dutch mentality is brutally honest and it comes across very rude. And it usually is rude, to be fair, but... like, the Dutch side of my family, man, holy fuck. Lovely people, but I don't think they understand, like, irony either, because they'll say the rudest shit and be like, bro, you're even worse at what you just hooked someone for. Yeah, but to hate Max Verstappen for a race director making a mistake is such a weird pussy take, in my opinion, Joe. I would say to dislike Max for kind of some of the racing he did against Lewis, that I would agree with. To dislike Max for some of the racing he did against Lando, I would also agree with. But you gotta understand, man, these race car drivers are in it to win, right? And they try and play within those rules. I mean, Lewis, like, everyone claims Lewis is a saint. Lewis has some bad history as well, man. Lewis has some bad history as well. You know, pushing through some of his Drivers' Championship titles. I mean, the shit that he was pulling on Nico Rosberg, dude, people just forget that. Not because of that, the way he drives behind the wheel fighting for the championship. So again, ignoring what I just finished saying, but that my point is that any driver that's won a Drivers' Championship has done shit that Max has done. Right? If you hate Max for what he's done, then you hate every F1 champion there is. Also, exactly, Lewis almost put Max in hospital in the UK in that race and then celebrated like crazy while Max was in hospital. So, I mean, like I said, it kind of goes both ways. I would agree that Lewis got fucked over. Don't get me wrong. And I also agree with a lot of parts of Max's personality that I don't like. But people try and write off his pure talent because of those instances, while raising or praising other drivers that are less talented than him, and they do the same shit. Dude, my favorite race car driver of all time was known as being a cunt on the track, but an amazing person in real life, in terms of Ayrton Senna. Senna in one corner would put you in the wall to make sure that he won a Drivers' Championship, and then in the next corner would jump out of his car and risk getting run over to try and save someone. I mean, F1 drivers are, you gotta remember, they're absolute lunatics, man. They're doing the most dangerous sport in the world. They all are. What's up, Stopper? By the way, hello, and thank you for the 10-month resub, my bro. Sorry, I was kind of in the middle of a rant about Lewis and Max. My apologies, man. How are you? How are you? All right, we're almost done this boring shit. The one thing I kind of wish Max did better, and was always frustrating as someone like myself that is Dutch and would like to see maybe a slightly better side be represented is I would like Max to admit when he makes mistakes. He's never, at least I've never seen on air when he truly absolutely has, like at the Red Bull Ring against Lando Norris, like that defending that turn 3 over and over again, and then finally creating the accident, and then turning into Lando as he was like trying to get back on the track, and like just to be able to be like, look, I fucked up. I took it a little bit too far, and at the end I was really frustrated, and I shouldn't have done what I did right at the end there. Just being able to man up and admit that would be nice. Like, that's the one thing about Max I'm not the biggest fan of, is not being able to admit. I don't, that I'm not a fan of. That's what I hate about F1 drivers. They mostly don't own up to their mistakes. So again, I'm not a big fan of Lando. I think he's a petulant cunt in a lot of ways. And I think he has a really bad, weird attitude that he thinks he's better than everyone in some ways. However, I will say he seems to often admit when he's in the wrong. Lewis, in his older age, seems to now be able to admit when he's in the wrong or not doing good enough. So I think that's kind of what makes things so interesting as well, is that so many drivers have these different traits that you could get behind or dislike, right? Bebo, thank you for the 84 months, brother.
Less than 3.
Thank you, Bebo. Appreciate you, bro. How are you? That's why he doesn't win races. Lando is too sweet. I don't know about that. I don't think it has to do with that. I mean, we hit Rooney doing this like slow PP craft yesterday. Maybe we could get something crazy again today. Lando comes across. I mean, you know when Lando was leading in, what was it, Russia or whatever, with all the rain and stuff like that? Like, his radio comms were kind of wild. And then just spin out and lose the race at the end anyways. And that's kind of where I started to be like, I don't know if I really like Lando that much. But what does he care, right? Some random idiot in Canada doesn't like some of his attitude. Doesn't affect him in any way. How's Rooney in-game? Awful. Awful so far, at least. I am also not good at the game, so you guys gotta remember that. I myself am awful. Watch party for Oxford Leeds Friday at 8 p.m. UK. Yep. Yep. We will indeed. Oxford is a horrendous ground. 3 sides smells like cow. I like farms and farmland. I was very lucky. I grew up near the ocean, but also the area where I grew up, not only was it near the ocean, but it was near a whole bunch of like agricultural farmland and whatnot. I don't know, it's, you know, my aunt had like horses and shit like that. Not to do with any type of wealth or anything. It's just something she had a passion for. So I was always around you know, farm animals and whatnot. So I kind of, it's kind of weird to say, but I don't mind the farm smells, if you will. Oh, DeMarcus Beasley, who is a part owner of Leeds United. Oh no, I think that's a game. Oh God. Oh, that's a problem. I'm not going to use him, but I do technically owe you guys a game. So let's go do that. We have enough time before 6 p.m. content, so. So being that he's a part owner of Leeds, does that mean... does that mean that he can go on the past and present Leeds team? Or the past Leeds team? Chat doesn't like if I put Haaland in the past Leeds team, but... What about DeMarcus Beasley? All right, let's get fried. What the hell? How did these two swap around? How weird is that? What is going on? I'd say it counts. The hell? I didn't even... Yikes, bro. What just happened? I didn't even start searching and it said my opponent left the game and then kicked me out of the whole friendly section. What is happening right now?
Hey, man.
On the road to 4 years. Playful face emoji.
Gaddick, thank you, bro.
Hey, man.
Ampadu's passing is so much better than Vieira's. Holy. I don't know. I still feel like Patrick Vieira has that passion. I feel like Patty has the passion. The Fundini Cup? Yeah. Yeah, it's anything but fun, really. Who is that? Did we just get 2 subs there? Oh yeah, Gaddick we got. Again, thank you, Gaddick. Can't believe you're close to 4 years on that Prime resub. And Zakul with a big 64. I think I actually... Did I say thank you to Zakul? That might have been last month. Thank you, Zakul, for 64. Appreciate it again. Bibob with a big 84 as well. Stopper with a big 10. All Prime resubs. Thank you guys for using your free Primes on me. Washed Up Creator 28T. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, wow, whatever. What do I care, man? Four bar. Okay, this guy's not even clicking through.
Sleeping up to 7 years BB.
Rico! Thank you, Rico. 78 months. Well, in a row. 82 total. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support. This is so fun, man. Wow. People only play if they're the home team. Do-do-do-do. Am I gonna watch the Madrid remontada tonight? I'll be watching Arsenal close out their progression in the Champions League. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Real need to destroy Arsenal.
Fuck off! You fucking dirty fucking stinking fucking Canadians!
Shadow still here on $25 a month. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Bless up, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my bro. Absolute beast. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I find a game, man? Oh. Wow. The hell did he make that work? It's been 84 years, yeah.
Well, it's all to play for here, but which team will have the courage to go and get that winning goal? Let's hope it's both of them. Then we'll have a really good game.
What the?
And here's how big trouble will line up. NICK28T begins in goal.
Oh, can he score here, Derek?
And in it goes.
All right, whatever.
Well, it makes for great drama, doesn't it?
We'll take it. We'll take it.
The game is won.
It's just kickoff, boys. I just got lucky with kickoff, that's all. We just got lucky with kickoff. Takes longer to find a game than play the game. Yeah, I mean, we were in game for what, like 10 seconds? I can't lie, I love it. That's the one part about this mode I enjoy, is that you're in and out of gameplay, usually in about 1 or 2 minutes. And then sometimes you're cursed with playing some absolute sweat loser that takes you all the way to penalty shootouts, but...
Hey, man.
Hi from the gym.
What's up, Luke? 62-month resub with the primer at the gym. Now focus on the gym, brother. Focus on the gym. I got leg day to do today, man. And I think I'm going to start off... Well, I start off with hamstrings, then I go to quads. And then hamstrings I find warms up my knees properly so that I can do quads a bit without worrying about like knee pain or anything like that. So that's kind of my process. But when I start on the quad side of things, I'm going to try and go for heavy squats to start with today. Hey, Jackson, what's up, bro? Good morning. Yeah, dude, my Monday, Tuesday workouts, like yesterday's workout and Monday's workout, were so nuts, though, that like my whole chest and triceps, and even this morning, my back and biceps are just cooked. Absolutely cooked, which is a great feeling, obviously. It always feels really good. It's not like a lower back pain or any shit like that. Like, just actual muscle exhaustion feels really good, man. I love that feeling. And then, if I do it right today, tomorrow morning is going to hurt getting out of bed just because of my legs.
Glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions.
Kind of amped up about that.
Keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we have first attack
What?
action coming up for you. It's big trouble.
What the
as they
fuck?
take on the Dragons.
Well, this could go either way in terms of entertainment. Hopefully we see two teams who want to win the game rather than two that are afraid of losing. But I'm optimistic.
There it is, a goal, a golden goal.
2 kickoffs, 2 absolutely terrible teams, 2 wins. Okay. When are we going to get put into that death elo that we've been in for the last couple of days? When are we going to get put into the death elo? I'd assume the next game. Besides Lebanon, if I went to the Middle East, no.
And good
No.
evening on what is a perfect night for football.
Just Lebanon.
On the players as we speak. standing next to me here on
There we go. That's more like it. That's more like the hellfire that I'm used to.
And what we have for you is first to two action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, what excitement here. How do these teams approach it? Go all out and win it?
Yeah, this is more like it.
And the counter-attack. A combination
Sprint boosting, the 4-2-3-1 cheese, the R1Xs. Is he onside? Oh, he's offside then.
Not going to count. Flag up quickly then.
Yeah, he was offside by quite a bit there, and he knew it.
Solomon. Firpo. Crave. Can they forge ahead? Crucial block from Varane. Trying to deliver it accurately and stopping the danger. Theo Hernandez. Diego Maradona. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Maradona.
Look at my team opening up like the Red Sea, dude. What a terrible game. What a fucking terrible game, man. I make a beautiful play, go to finesse it, and his AI tackles me through my back to block the shot for an easy goal. And then he counterattacks, makes one pass, and both my AI defenders do this. They just do this. So he just walks in on net. Again, dude, like, there's no skill in this game. On one side, someone makes a fucking AI makes a last-ditch tackle into my back. On the other side, my whole AI opens up for an easy tap-in. This game is just fucking terrible. It is the worst game ever. It is genuinely, by far, the worst fucking game ever. Zero skill involved whatsoever. Horrible experience every day playing this fucking shit game, man. Anyways, we continue on because I have fucking brain damage. If you dare say I owe you a game, I'm timing you out. I just played 3 games. I technically have now at least 1 game in the bank. Wait, are we caught up on SBCs here? We still have a lot of time. Let me make sure. Put Immortals trade in. I don't even want to do that. I want to do the icon player pick though for Cruyff. How long does this? It's kind of expensive though. Don't worry, there's new shiny cards in packs. I just want gameplay to be good, man. Just want gameplay to be good. Yaya Torre still needs doing. He could have told me that 5 days ago when he was expiring. Gameplay is not the best, but the store is brimming with goodies. It is 0. That's true. Oh, good. Has my game frozen as well now? Don't mind me, everyone. I just got to restart the game. We've been on the game for all of 39 minutes, and it's crashed, even though they just released an update that's supposed to fix all of that crashing. 3 gig update release, title update release today to fix crashing and freezing on PC. Oh, good! Well, to be fair, yesterday we were on PC for 13 minutes and the game froze and crashed. Today we made it to 39 minutes. So, stability has been fixed ever so slightly. Good. Great. Don't mind me, I just gotta wait till we reload.
EA Sports.
Free to play games aren't even as bad. Is Twitch broken? I didn't get a notification you're live. 99.999% of my followers don't get notifications when I go live. Can you imagine? I wonder what the viewer numbers would be if your actual follower base got a notification when you went live. I'm not saying it would be any nuts, but it would definitely probably add another couple of hundred, if not a couple of thousand viewers into the stream. Like, my wife doesn't get notifications that I'm live. And she's my wife with notifications turned on to my channel. Okay, what was the point of what I was doing? Anyone remember? Oh, we were just doing this, weren't we?
Hey, man.
Loan you dad.
Can't really tell from this screen. Let's do this then. Honestly, it's not like you're missing anything anyways. Stream FC like this from now on. Like I said, you'd probably just based off of my angry facial reactions be able to tell what's happening anyways. Thank you, poor man. Appreciate it, brother. It's a routine to load up. I appreciate it. Unrivaled. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but you do. God, it feels like a lifetime ago, chat, that we were grinding. I just saw a Libertadores player, and it just brought me back into some PTSD of grinding League SBCs. That guy right there, Lemma. Will I be trying GTA 6 when it comes out? Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, absolutely. How are you today? I'm good. A little bit worse now that I've played 3 games of the Maldini Cup, but we are 2-1, I guess. So, could be worse. We played 2 bots to start, and I got kickoff twice in a row, which is why I scored my goals. Eggs with chili oil and sourdough bread is so good. Nice. I might have eggs today. Made me feel like eggs. I got a lot of leftovers I gotta get through, but I kind of feel like eggs. Before a leg workout, I feel like eggs. Some multigrain bread. Good fuel for the lift. Boop, 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 boop. I tried to play Forza 5. Nope. Let those edibles kick in, bro, before you ask questions. Hold on. Your questions will be more fun if you just let the edibles kick in. Everyone's playing Rivals with 95 Buffon. I haven't seen that 95 Buffon once. I haven't even seen the other Van der Sar.
Hey, man.
Stopped playing FC all the way back in November and started the gym. Best decision I ever made. N28 jiggle.
That is a hell yeah, Collie. Good for you, brother. Proud of you, man. Proud of you, my dude. I'm really starting to see like progression in my body's build. I've got a bit of extra body fat because I'm not really. I tried to start a cut at the start of April and it didn't work out. I'm enjoying like my calorie surplus of eating. I'm okay with a little bit of extra belly fat. You know, I don't have a 6-pack or an 8-pack right now, but I don't give a fuck. I still look jacked with a shirt off. That's all that matters. But my God, if I did have the discipline to like cut out this 5 or 10 pounds of fat, I honestly think I would look nuts. But like, why? I don't give a shit. You know, I'm happy enough with how I look. Ooh, receding hairline Kane. Let's go, man. Brother from another mother. At least in terms of our hairlines. We all look nuts in gameplay. Bro, I was so embarrassed that my father-in-law came over and walked in the stream while I was raging at Ultimate Team. Felt like the biggest fucking piece of shit on earth. Like, what am I doing, man? Fuck. What am I doing? I got a great life, a great career, great job. I mean, career. Great job. I'm kind of in my retirement arc now in terms of streaming. I'm over the hill, if you will. I'm heading towards the sunset, but nevertheless, I'm still loving it. You know, I'm on my, like, backside of my streaming career, but I'm loving it, man. I've got so many blessings. And yet, yesterday I was probably in the worst mood I've ever been while streaming in probably the last 3 months. I'm 21 and my hairline looks like Kane's. That's just bad genetics, brother. You can't do much about that. You can't do much about that. Nep not stream anymore? I think he just does YouTube stuff and rarely streams. Can you blame him, dude? Like, his main income, as far as I know, is a million and one things, but it's definitely not streaming anymore, right? I think he kind of sticks to the YouTube side of stuff and then dabbles with streaming here and there. But I miss Nep's Twitch 6 p.m. content. But you're literally in a guy's channel that does 6 p.m. content. What? Still an AIDS comment though, Joe. I'm sure you can be aware of that. I haven't yet, OMK. Not yet, brother, no. What's up, Rummy? Good evening, brother. How are you? Wow, these are so fun to do. Manchester United are monitoring Aaron Ramsdale ahead of a potential summer move for the ex-Arsenal star. Wait, hasn't Aaron Ramsdale been in 4 straight relegation teams? Like, hasn't he relegated 4 straight Premier League teams? My God, wouldn't that be perfect? To just end an era of them getting relegated with Ramsdale? Oh my God. Is that a real... That can't be real, right? Oh my God, please. That would be amazing. Finally caved and bought a PS5 Pro? Yeah, with not great internet, it definitely the installs take forever. Well, I mean, can you imagine this year? Think of the relegation scrap if the bottom 3 teams weren't complete dog shit. Bro, the other 4 teams that are near the relegation zone are all almost equal on points. It would have been like an 8-way relegation battle if fucking Southampton, Ipswich, and Leicester weren't complete trash. We would have had a relegation scrap for the ages. Yeah, Spurs and Man United would have actually been involved. Like, fucking Ipswich and Leicester, if they played each other, would find a way to both lose the game. Like, that's how awful they are. PSG 4th kit delivered. Can't wait to try it on. What is it? Is it the gray with the pink?
Hey, man.
I don't even know what the PSG 4th kit is. Subi! Thank you for the 82, man. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the primer, sir. Portuguese team that has a special Ayrton Senna jersey? A Portuguese team? No. I haven't seen that. That's pretty sweet. Well, we're almost at the end of our grind here. Can't seem to hit anything, unfortunately. I wonder if they give us like a pre-team of the season squad today. Like, what are they going to do with no team of the week? I don't really understand. Nice. Chat, you guys putting Bruno Penange in your Premier League team of the season? Am I just a Leeds hater, a Man United hater for thinking that's a psycho decision? Considering how terribly Man United are doing? I understand Man United would probably be relegated if it wasn't for Bruno's endeavors, but... Voting is out for team of the season. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Newcastle is #1. I saw Nep threw him in his team of the season. I don't know, I just think with how many other players are available for selection and how many other players from teams are doing well at the top half of the table, how anyone could look me straight in the face and select fucking Bruno Penange instead of God knows how many other players. That's what I'm thinking, Aryan. Yeah, they give us something today, but it could be EA and they give us absolutely nothing until next Friday. Prediction for the games tonight? Kind of want to see Arsenal go, just get through. But then at the same time, as a relative neutral, I'd love to see a Real comeback, because that would just be crazy. The Inter-Bayern game is probably the game that everyone will be watching, but I would assume in terms of neutrals. Although, I don't know. I feel like Real is an I. Jake Cole 159 with a 6-month primer. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Gotta be Chris Wood for team of the season striker pick. I don't know. Alexander Isaac's gotta be up there too, right? And Salah's gonna be in there. Can we go with Isaac, Chris Wood, and Salah up top? I feel like that's probably as fair as it gets. Or no? Can I not put Isaac and Wood in there? That's what I would do, I think, with Salah. I don't think there's better choices. If it's let's say it's a 4, I don't know what it is. Let's say it's a 4-3-3. Let's say you have a choice of 3 attackers. Who are you pulling ahead of Isaac or Chris Wood and Salah? Who? Mateus Cunha's had a pretty dope year, but then again, also same type. I mean, if we're discrediting Bruno being in the team of the season for a reason, should we not be doing the same to Mateus Cunha? Cunha is a midfielder? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh, so you could put him in as well then. Sells is surely the keeper. I don't know. I don't know much about the goalkeeping side of stuff. But Nottingham Forest fans, who else would you slide into the Premier League team of the season? Would it just be Chris Wood and Sells? What's his name? The left-sided player, for God's sake. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Murillo? Aina? Gibbs White is who I was thinking of, but actually Alanga would probably be a better show, right? I don't know if any of them get in. I don't know if any of them get in, though. Maybe Murillo in defense, but even then. You know EA, man. They want big names. I feel like a lot of these players we think should get in probably won't get in purely because they'll want to slide in another Virgil special card. But I'm not saying that Virgil isn't a shout, obviously, but all right. Is this the last one before 6 p.m. content? Oh yeah, boys. All right. 6 p.m. content in 15 seconds. I am interested to see what the heck EA give us here for content. Will Leeds get into community? No, they're in the Premier League, in the English League team of the season, May 2nd. And at this point, it's just how many Leeds players get in the team of the season. It's like, look, Jayden Bogle is a guarantee. I would argue that Tanaka is a guarantee. Dan James is probably a guarantee as well. I think those three are pretty much a lock. All right. 6 p.m. content, boys. What are you going to give us on a Wednesday, EA Sports? What are you going to give us on a Wednesday? I'm going to go over here and just because I'm curious. Wow, yeah. So you can't get the extra 1,200 points if you're still bothering with squad battle. So there is actually no team of the week. Okay. Maybe we get another Evo? Possible. 4 days left for Muggsy Bogues. And then he'll get a team of the season card, so that card won't even be useful. Ooh, Gladiator 2. What the hell is this? Take on all opponents and rule the Coliseum. Give your qualifying player a boost to shooting and defending. Gladiator 2. Okay. Shooting and defending boost again. This feels like something we've already looked at. Honestly. Damn. 91 defending. I think I might be able to double up this Junior Firpo card, actually. I can put him into this, and I think I can put him into the other one as well. So that's an option. You probably want a wide player or a midfielder of some sort, right? Someone like Estacio.
Hey, man.
Damn, that's actually a pretty big boost. And it's playing any mode, too, which is sick, so you can get it done in the friendly. Huh. Goodness. Wow. Trophy card looks sick too. Tiny rated Aronson and could still be upgraded. 80 composure is what kills this card though. He's actually pretty annoying to use because of it. It's dribbling. Okay. Well, I mean, it's another Evo to toss some stuff into. Okay. SBC wise, let's see what they gave us. Got a refresh on the Immortals. 81 plus tradable team of the week upgrade. Is that new? Excuse me? An 85 rated squad. Are they dumb? What? It would be overpriced if it was an 83 squad, for God's sake. Okay, that's silly. The Immortality Evo's refreshed. Baresi, still tempted to do that card. We got refreshes on the 83 PP and the 84x7. Mortal Challenge 4. Okay, it's a primer pack, so probably the first one that's even worth doing for a project team of the season. Countries. Perfect. So this is just like a main league thing. You can just go quickly do a Premier League setup if you're lazy. On the same team, it can be how many rares did it say? Only 3 rares. W. And it doesn't seem like there's a limitation on anything either. One rare. That's all the rares done. High rated, sorted. Easy. I'm just curious. Don't need to throw a bronze in there, but sometimes it's fun to do. Bang. Okay, so that's a nice easy primer. I like that. Oh, whoops. Maybe Buonanotte we could have kept for the cup grind, but whatever. Any player that they've dropped for us, guys? Mesny, Dovbik. This is new. Alonso? I forgot. Why did I think he was still at Chelsea, bro? What's wrong with me? 2007-2018 Chelsea flashback. Past and present Chelsea squads. 4-star, 5-star. He's kind of tall, isn't he? He's just a little bit shorter than me. 180. I'm 189 centimeters. So tall at left back. I forgot that he was this tall. Nice defensive stats, too. It's a cool card. 29 days. 85, 86. Okay, so he's new. And did we get an icon of some sort? Zico? No. So no team of the week. No replacement for team of the week. No new objectives. We did get an Evo, which is, you know, whatever. It's nothing crazy, but it is easy to do, right? 3 games anywhere is kind of cool. I like that from EA.
Hey, man.
I mean, I gotta say, boys, it definitely still is just a team of the season waiting room, isn't it? You know? It definitely is a team of the season waiting room. Kind of an L. That is indeed kind of an L. Okay, so we've got a pretty juicer pack here to open. It's an Immortals, I think. Immortals guarantee. So we'll open that. Let's open some of these poo-poo packs first. Just get them out of the way. We'll skip everything. And then we'll get that Immortals pack. Damn, might only be 3 games played today, boys. It's a copy-paste Evo, yep. Yep. It's not bad, though. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, and you can... If you have a player that fits into it and it makes sense, I might just do that Junior Firpo, honestly. Get him 90 rated with, like, really good defending, great pace, and insane shooting. I might just throw it on Firpo. I think that's the only one. Because of the +1, I feel like whenever it's a +1, I feel, personally, you should give it to your high-rated cards. Right? When it gives, like, a +3 or... And the card goes to 89 or 90, it's just a no-brainer. Because then they'll fit into the next Evo down the line. But if you've got a high-rated card and that type of an Evo takes them to a 93 or a 92, I then don't think it's worthwhile because then that card is now gone. Like, you won't be able to upgrade that card anymore until maybe Fuddies. And honestly, I feel like most people probably won't even be playing the game around August. I know I won't. I'll probably be on Football Manager at that point. I think we're going to take like an actual month off of Ultimate Team. I'm really burnt out of this game. this game, the gameplay, etc. I'm sure you guys can tell since Team of the Year, I'm very burnt out. So I think for the first time ever, instead of taking like September off, we might take August and September off. And do like Football Manager in the morning and then something else in the afternoon, whether it's IRL streaming, right? Going to car shows or Tarkov, if there's a Tarkov wipe or something. I don't know. Or Kingdom Come 2 or Witcher 3 or whatevs. We do also have the Premier League Team of the Season vote, so we can do that too. One of my mods have a link. He doesn't know? Question mark? I don't even know what you're talking about, my man. What do you mean? What a like completely open-ended statement or question with absolutely no no reference. Dragon Wilds looks okay. The rumored launching date for the new game. We've talked about that a lot, yeah. I absolutely do know about the fake rumor, yeah. Hayden, I mean, it's not a bad idea to come back for Team of the Season. I feel like EA have really dropped the ball the last couple of months, so I'm expecting them to do very well for Team of the Season. I would be shocked. We'll see, because Liga is the first. That seems like a really poor way to start Team of the Season. With people coming back, to start it with fucking Ligue 1 that nobody gives a shit about, and like the women's Ligue 1. And no offense, yes, I am part Dutch, but the Eredivisie is like an absolute shit way to start Team of the Season, in my opinion. The busiest and the biggest audience capture and user gamer capture they're gonna have is launch of Team of the Season. And they're starting with fucking Ligue 1, a farmers league? Very weird. With no one in it that anybody cares about? Like, obviously, I care about Jonathan David, and he's probably going to get another card. Sure, his 47th special card this year. Want people to burn their saved packs? Then you do, like, a community Team of the Season. Get people to burn their packs, but at least on players they voted for some off leagues and some fun stuff like that. But, like, starting off a Team of the Season with 3 leagues that no one gives a shit about, or like 98% of the community doesn't give a shit about, is very weird. What do you mean people will be riding the PSG hype train so hard?
Top three. Nah. Easy top 3.
They'll pretend they are.
16!
N28 love, N28 love.
Before, love right back at you, man. Thank you for the 316 bits, my man. Where can I see the schedule? I've showed it a few times. It's Ligue 1 first, Prem second, and then, you know, who gives a shit after that? It's going to be like Bundesliga, Serie A, and then La Liga. It goes from basically the end of April until middle of June. We get almost 2 months of a Team of the Season. So we better hope it's good. I only care about La Liga. For me, my Team of the Season starts with the championship. Woo! 100 biddies and a twerking 2018. Thank you, before. But yeah, I honestly think my project Team of the Season goes till the Premier League, basically, because then we get the championship as well. I better get 2 or 3 Leeds players at least. At least, especially if we win the league. If we bottle winning the league, which could happen, obviously, Burnley are right up our ass, but they do have to play Sheffield United. And we have a huge goal difference advantage over everyone in the league. So. Why am I trying to save? Oh. Nep, is it me or Nep's picks controversial for Team of the Season? I think Nep enjoys kind of picking outside of the norm. I briefly saw his picks. I think the only one I'd be questioning is the Bruno Penange. I didn't really... Nothing else jumped out at me that I would disagree with. But I think the only one that isn't controversial per se is the front three. I don't think you can go with anyone other than Isaac, Wood, and Salah. Really. And look anyone seriously in the face. FEA, Cuckoo is the best fullback in the Prem? Cucurella? What? That Bournemouth kid is gotta be acres ahead. He's got a bit of an ego though, hey? What's his name? Cacarez? What's his name? Look like he's going to Liverpool. He seems to have a pretty huge ego, but anyways. Nah, Kirkez gets ahead, right? Of Cucurella in the team of the season. Dude, that kid's had such a crazy year. Alright, we could do these 82 pluses, but I'm honestly bored out of my mind. We'll do a couple. And then I'm going to do the guaranteed. Robinson's a good shout. Robinson's a good shout. I don't think he gets in ahead of Kirkez, though. Unless he makes the bench. Luke Shaw? Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I think I'm saving all of this stuff, for the most part, for the Premier League team of the season. Center backs are always tough to pick. We've got the Forest center back. I'm sure Virgil will be on everybody's radar again, right? I mean, who else? Gabriel's been amazing, but I don't know. Hasn't he had injury problems? I haven't paid much attention. Saliba, true, yeah. But it's probably going to be VVD. It's probably going to be VVD Saliba because EA are fucking boring, but probably should be VVD Murillo, really. Johnny Evans? What fucking year is it? Well, there's a Tarkov Arena patch tomorrow, chat. Alright, boys. I think we're going to do our Immortals player. I'm bored. I'm bored. We got some games in. Reminded ourselves why this game makes me want to cut my dick off on a daily basis. Let's see if we can get something that will force me to play another game. Otherwise, I'm out. Oh, no. Oh, yes! Let's go! Get fucked! I don't have to play a game! What a terrible freaking pack. Oh, my God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, God, the most hideous haircut of all time. Freaking most hideous haircut and dynamic image I have ever seen in my life. Dude, it's 6:18 p.m. and I'm going to be off of Ultimate Team. It's 18 minutes past 6 p.m. content, dudes. Holy shit. That might be the quickest I've been off content all year. Or off of Ultimate Team all year, at least. Damn. We barely lasted an hour and 15 minutes on the game. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, you know what? We try again tomorrow. I'm interested to see what they're going to do for content on Friday. That's definitely going to be interesting. See what EA give us for content on Friday. Team of the season, things will be better, I'm sure. There'll be more reason to grind, Leeds players, right, etc. Like the week that Leeds players are available, I'll be probably main gaming Ultimate Team again. Even if I don't really want to play too much gameplay, I'll probably be main gaming. So we'll at least have that main gaming Ultimate Team for the Leeds players. So we'll have that week of fun, I suppose. Menu content, and then we just hope that gameplay is decent enough to want to keep playing in between our menu grind, right? Right now, I do not find gameplay or the servers are anywhere near good enough to really keep me grinding. So we'll be back on Ultimate Team tomorrow.